Hey guys, and welcome to this episode of Making Some Money with the Magic Skill Guide. Now, I know I've made a couple of episodes based around magic and what it can make, but for this episode I'm going to try and fit in as much quick methods as I can into one guide using the normal magic spellbook. So for the first one, we're going to be casting Bones to Bananas. Now, one item I would suggest you all buy is the Elemental Battle Staff. It basically has all the runes, and it just means you're not spending any money on additional elemental runes, which at the minute are very, very high. So here we've got a full invo of big bones. You can do normal bones, but I've got the big bones because I think they're cheaper. So full invo here is 10k. The nat is 953 GP each, which is very expensive for nats, but it's the price we're in at the minute. Alchemy makes profit, so they're going to be expensive. So do that, one click, full invo of Bones to Bananas, and that is going to bring us a total of 11.8k. Now, I know that was a profit of just 1.5k for that full invo. However, just look how quick it was. It was one click and you've made that profit in one go as well. And if you're looking for a very early sort of level to make money, that's only level 15. So if you get a nice early account, only got 15 mage and wants to make some money very, very quick, an hour worth of Bones to Bananas can bring it anywhere up to sort of a mil range of GP. So the next method is going to be Enchanting Bolts. Now, in an earlier video, we fletched these bolts because that fletched it for profit. Now, the next step of that, which you can do, is to enchant the bolts to make more profit. So these bolts actually have quite a high out price, which watch the video later on because that might be included. But what you can do to make them enchanted also brings a higher out price. So for each of these, because of the Elemental Battle Staff, that already covers our fire runes. So for each enchant, it's going to be a price of 800 GP. For an Onyx Bolt, all in it's going to be 6.6k, and for an Incendiary Bolt, it's going to be all in at 8.2. So let's get these enchanted and let's see what sort of price we're going to get off the back of that. So again, this is what's quite nice about Enchanting Bolts. It's going to give you a make all option. The make all option as well means you can do 60, which gives you something nice to AFK for 2.5 minutes. So if you need to do something while doing something else on the side, maybe play another account, maybe just scouring through Reddit, this is definitely something you could do, getting decent magic XP and also making decent GP alongside that as well. So we're going to fly through these sets of Incendiary Bolts, and then I'll move on to the Onyx Bolts. Let's see how the Onyx Bolts do. Right, so the Incendiary Bolts when enchanted will be 8.2k. Now you may think, what have you done that for? You basically just got back what you put into it. However, it's changed the out price. So the out price now is 10.8. So onto the Onyx Bolts. So price for an Onyx Bolt is 6.3k. Even without the enchanting of the runes, they are very, very low in terms of their GE price. So we can always use the ability to alch. So if we're going to buy a Onyx Bolt, so all in for an Onyx Bolt is going to be 6.7k. If we hover over that there, we can see that the out price here is 8.17. So you're going to be making 1400 GP just for alching that bolt. Now, if I was to do that the same with the Incendiary normal one as well, so that's going to be 8.4k. If I was to examine it, that is 10.2k as well. So that is actually better profit. That is 1800 GP. Now, don't get me wrong, is alching the most enjoyable thing in the world? Definitely not. However, because you can pop it onto the action bar, you can just make it to a point where it's just literally one click as well. So I'm just going to try that and just show you how I would do it if I was alching. And the good thing is, with the alching at least, is you can pay not a lot of attention. You just be clicking onto one. And I think as well, there's been a bit of an update where alching can queue up, so you can spam a little bit quicker. Whereas before in 07 or RS3 beforehand, if you clicked the alching action a bit too early, it would actually cancel it. In RS3 there was an update a little while ago, which means it just sort of backs it up and gets it ready for the next stage. And it means you can be a bit quicker with clicking the alching. But that is definitely something as well as another method just to make some more money on. The enchanting doesn't work, which sometimes it doesn't, and it's why I always say check your margins. Alching at the minute is such good profit for everything. Now I know I've just shown you the bolts, and don't get me wrong, bolts are probably one of the best examples to use and probably the most profit. But things like salvage, royalty hard bodies make very good money alching, battle staffs make very good money alching. Loads of things make money profiting with alching. So if you do have an alchemizer as well, make sure to look at what's making money, because it's a way just to make money for free. But if you're a very low level account, you can get 55 mage, which is very easy with things like combat dummies or other forms of skilling. And you can pretty much make over 2.8 mil an hour just by alching through a couple of bolts. Now don't get me wrong, you do need a couple of GP just to get started with the bolts. But there's things at a lower price range which will definitely make you very good money just by alching as well. So that's another method, alching, along with making the bones to bananas as well. Now let's go on to the next one. Now this has always been a firm favourite of the noob accounts, and this is enchanting any form of jewellery. Now for this example, I have used the basic bitch, rings of dueling, but there are definitely more forms of jewellery as well. You can use the jade jewellery, which is very niche, and you will make some decent money there. You can use the dragonstone jewellery, like turning dragon bracelets into combat bracelets will make decent money because it changes the out value. It's pretty much finding what works best as well, but there are calculators for this. The wiki is very good at making calculators for working out what's the best GP, what's the best XP, and what other things can make more money along with that as well. So always use the wiki to find out which one is particularly best for a certain thing. So that's just finished the rings of dueling. It's an action thing as well, so once you click onto one ring of dueling, you can make the full invo as well, and that's 4.4k. Now as well, I know you can make a little bit more than that, but you've just seen I've just made the best part of 700 GP in one spell. Yeah, I made about roughly 700 GP. I know these will sell higher than that, so if I put them in for 5.5, okay, that was awkward. But I slow sell mine on the noob account, and you'll see on the noob account as well, I always sell them at a high price because for whatever reason they go for a high price. But as you see, they've gone over the GE there, so it's gone quite high over the GE. Let's see what they did sell for each. There you go, 5.295k. See, I do know what I'm on about occasionally, sometimes, but for the rest of the times, I've got you guys in the comments to put me into line. Just as an example as well, sapphire necklaces. Now, for whatever reason, games necks are really expensive. Don't know why. So we're going to buy these for 3k each. Should have got the withdrawal. Sorry for the unpreparedness of this one. Now, this will be less XP as well, but again, one click and you're ready to go. And again, no need to worry about any elemental runes because you've got the elemental battle staff. All you need is cosmic runes, which are very cheap for what they are. So I need to check the price I bought. So I bought those at 3k. So 3.5k is a sort of profit buy-in for these. And we've just made 1300 GP per games necklace. Why with this price? I have no idea, and I don't expect them to sell. There we go. But we've got, and like I said, we've got big margin here. If I go for 200, there you go. We made 700 GP each per games neck. And again, the games neck entry level is very low. Level 7 magic, very low costed method to make some money on. And it's a very quick way. It's a low magic level. You can start building some bank up as well, just to start ratting off some GP. So those are 3 methods which definitely make money in a minute. That's bones to bananas, enchanting all forms of jewellery. Again, check the wiki, things will make money, as well as alching as well. Alching will always make money now at this stage of RS3. Enchanting will make money, but always look at them because sometimes it will make money, and that's why I say check your margins, check your prices, make sure you're roughly where you need to be, and if you're not, don't touch it, move on to something else. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I've tried to cram a couple more methods into one video here. That's why the video is a bit longer, because I wanted to make sure that we can do 3-4 methods in one big go. And yeah, hope it's of use. I know this is a bit more lower leveled, which is aimed towards, but I want to make sure that I show for the rest of the community as well. Make sure we can aim at low levels as well as high levels, because sometimes the low level money makers actually make more money than the high stuff. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to find out those sort of strange money makers and show you guys. In terms of videos, I've got another normal magic video coming out very soon, as well as a Lunar Spellbook overview, because Lunar Spellbook is by far the most underrated spellbook out of the 3, and I'm definitely going to bring some more videos on that as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be out very soon with another video, and I'll see you guys then.